And we're back with some more Megaman ZX. Last time, we became an official member of the Zegadians. And we found out that some shit's going on downtown. This time around, we're gonna make our way back to Area D. So here's Area D. So, fun little tidbit about Area D here. Well, first off, over here, should this health and our first heart tank, or life up. Same thing. Basically, so in the X games, you start off with pretty low health. Ow. And there are these items known as life ups, also known as heart tanks. And what they do is they basically increase your total health. Another transporter? You came too? Gyro rescued me and continued on alone. You have to save him. On it. So, yeah, because of the heart tanks, our health is now much bigger than it used to be. By the way, if this layout looks familiar, ow. That's because that is no coincidence. Ow. This area here is actually based on the opening level from Megaman ZX. The ever famous this level from Megaman ZX. There's even a big fly enemy. And there we go. Pop it on down. Mini boss. Climbing on up. Keeping on dashing. And there's a second one. Yeah, just like Megaman X5. The ZX games actually make a lot of callbacks to older Mega Man titles. Because of course, this is Megaman ZX. It's the next generation of Mega Man games, all two of them. Why must you hurt me? And here we go. Gyro? You've come. Model X, the Blue Mega Man. It's time to see the legend in action. Stay away. It's a trap. Gah! Gyro, what happened? Ew, shoot me. Oh boy. Boss fight. Model Z, aka Gyro. So, tidbit about this boss fight. Like, this fight is very much akin to the X versus Zero fight. Is akin to the X versus Zero fight in X5. My only advice is to, well, do what he tells you. Stop it, Gyro. You have to fight it. Zap. Gyro! Model X, the blue Megaman. Model Z, the red Megaman. Such disappointments. The biometal the Guardians found might as well have been tin can scrappings. Who are you? The name is Serpent. I rule all that lies before me. I am the Model W Megaman. Serpent, you're the president of Slither Inc.? I see my reputation precedes me. You'd do well to remember me, Blue Megaman. Yes. You're the one behind the Mavericks. And what happened to Jiro? You're shaking. Is it anger or fear? At least the red one was more of a challenge than this one. How could you? Prometheus. Poor blue Megaman. What you mistake for courage is nothing more than mere recklessness. Quiet. Oh. No. Chosen ones like us, who can control the biometals of Mega System and transform. We are called Megamen. The chosen few are the shepherds for guiding the flock in a new world. But you've proven with your pathetic abilities that not all Megamen are fit to rule. Pull the password data out of them. Understood. That was far too easy. What should we do with them? Leave them to the Mavericks and carry on as you were. The battle between the evil Mavericks and the good Slither Inc. security forms. Classic. The people of this town will go on with their lives as usual. We need the facade of peace to continue on just a little bit longer. Eventually, they will all become a glorious sacrifice for Model W. Yes. What did you say? Password data retrieval complete. Now we have all of the passwords. Let's go. It's time to proceed with Project Haven. These two are already finished. This was far easier than he had foreseen. I can't move. Never give up. You still have something you must protect. Gyro, you're awake. Model Z, listen. Don't worry about me. Do you know what you're asking? Your body is already beyond recovery. If you transform back, you will not survive the wounds. Please, lend your strength to Ale. Alright, I will. Ale, don't give up. Gyro! Gyro! It's all my fault. I never should have charged into this. Ale, this is your last chance. If you combine the power from the two biometals, fragments, you might be able to transform again. I can't be certain whether or not you'll be able to bear the strain when the two fragments are combined. It's your decision. You alone must make it. Do you have the will to fight? Do you have what it takes to continue where that brave man left off? Ale, your strength, it's yours. And Gyro's spirit is also with you. Serpent, I'll make you pay for what you did today. That's a Slither rank airship. Gyro, Ale, the battle between mavericks and the security force has begun. You can't stay there. It's too dangerous. Return to HQ immediately. Prairie, I will join you in your fight. I won't let them get away with this. I will protect everyone. I'm such a fool. Gyro knew I was in over my head and tried to stop me, but I rushed in anyway. Gyro saved me again. Why did I have to be the one to make it out of this alive? Ale, don't start thinking like that. Huh? Gyro gave his life protecting you. Don't ever forget how much he cared about you. Gyro. We've analyzed the data and found out a few things. Model W has the power to corrupt machines and humans alike. That's what has been causing the Maverick outbreaks. But Serpent only has the Model W biometal fragment now. The Model W core is lying dormant somewhere, waiting to be awoken. I'm not sure what that Project Haven Serpent mentioned is, but I think he's going to try and awaken Model W. He's going to try and sacrifice everyone? I won't let that happen. Where's the Model W core now? I'm not sure. Some of the data was corrupted, and we couldn't complete the analysis. What I do know is that the 6 passwords encoded into the biometal fragments are the keys. Combined, they will unlock the seal that contains the core. I managed to get Model X and Model Z first. Serpent already has the other 4. We're going to have to fight and take them away. I'm going to simulate the data and narrow down the biometal location using the mavericks signatures. Once I get a mission and plan together, I'll add that information to the trans server. Ale, you're not alone in the way that you feel right now. Please, don't forget that. Get Serpent for Gyro. So, thanks to Gyro's sacrifice, we were able to get our hands on Model Z, and as such, we have access to Model ZX. Basically, ZX here plays similarly to Zero in the Megaman Zero games. Yeah, sword slash, so 1, 2, 3. You can't do a charge slash though, so you do have the Z Buster as well, or the ZX Buster. So, yeah, now we have a mixture of both close range and long range. Ale, I sent a yellow key card key to the server. You'll be able to open yellow doors with it. Yellow key card. What is this doing? So yeah, this is also going to be our default biometal, pretty much. Alright, so we have 4 areas for us to go to. Search the plant, find the survivors, fight the mavericks, and secure the biometal. Each one will take us to a different area, and by extension, a different biometal. We're gonna start. You can technically do these in any order you want. Personally, I tend to go with the one I tend to be good at the most. The one I find personally to be the easiest. Search the plant. Let's hear a description. I've detected a biometal signature in Area E outside the residential district. So their Inc. owns the power plant there. The facility was raided by mavericks a long time ago. Ever since then, no one has dared to go anywhere near it. Investigate the plant and retrieve the biometal. So, let's do this. Of course, we have to get there through the residential area. So yeah, this is basically our default form from here on out. The titular Model ZX, if you will. There we go. And frankly, I do like the design of Model ZX here. It definitely seems like a natural upgrade to the Zero design from the Zero games. And you know, on the subject of the Megaman Zero games, by the way, once you've beaten the game at least once, you can turn into Model X. Normally on your first playthrough you can't, once you get Model ZX, you can't turn into Model X ever again. But once you've beaten the game, you have access to Model X if you want. So if you still want to do the double charge shot, you can. There we go. So yeah, on the subject of... wait, we can go in here now. Now we have a yellow key card. Climbing on up. What do you have to say, dandy fellow? Who are you? Oh, the transporter with Gyro Enterprise, you say? I've heard the name before, but not too familiar with it. According to the rumors, they take on a lot of dangerous work. I'm warning you, don't do anything suspicious. In Slither rank territory. Too late. It's like, oh my god! Who the hell are you? Just transformed right in front of a dude. There we go. Another data disk. I think I've said this before, but this isn't going to be a 100% playthrough, as I typically don't 100% the ZX games. Alrighty then. Continuing on. Grab an E crystal for troubles. So yeah, thinking about the Zero games, I think you can definitely make the argument that they sort of feel like a TV series, if you will. Like the first 3 games are like 3 different seasons to like a show, and 04 is like a series finale like film. The plant, it's still active and producing energy. According to the database, it has been offline ever since the Maverick raid. There's something fishy going on. Be careful, Ale. Noted. Ow. Z-Saber. How I missed the V. Yoink. Ah, dick. By the way, because we now have access to the Z-Saber, we can now do this. Yeah, this is something introduced in the Zero games. Well, technically it was introduced in Megaman ZX2, where, like, if you use the wire sponge weapon, you actually end up cutting him in half. Of course, the Zeros and ZX game brought this back, but now made it to where you can do this to like a wide range of different enemies, essentially. Oh boy. Nailed it. Still got it. Alright. Let's see. Over here. Hey. Fuck you. Grab this. And what's over here? Besides an unlucky schmuck. Hey. Blink. Grab this. And boom. And with that, we cut off the power. This will make the rest of this area easier. I think normally you're supposed to like wait till you get the respective biometal of this area. By the way, there is one other reason why. Go! And there we go, our first sub-tank. Sub-tanks function in like how they do in the X games. If you're full on health and you pick up health, not like that, you'll be able to fill up that sub-tank. And then from there, if you're low on health, you can use them in a pinch. Alright, mini-boss. Whoop. And there we go. Yeah, my only strategy for this guy is to, when he's charging at you, jump on the wall, and right before he hits it, jump off. Because otherwise you're gonna get knocked off the wall. There's another way. There's another way back there. Yep. No. By the way, that's where the sub-tank was. As for when he has the wheel thing upwards, there's stay on the ground and light him up with the buster. You could also just say fuck it and just use Model X if you're playing this again. But whatever. What are these things? I saw one when Gyro disappeared. The signature. Cyber elves? Cyber elves? What's a cyber elf? Sentient programs created with pure energy and made it in the image of elves. I don't understand why there are so many of them here. That power plant. It must be using the cyber elves to generate power. Looks like we found what's up with this place. Unbelievable! Cyber elves are all sentient beings, like the rest of us. Ale, please. You must shut down the power plant. Will do. God damn it, my nose is stuffy. Fuck. Slice. Whoop. Yoink. I'll be grabbing that. Hey, dick. Oh wait. Hold on, I can show this off. There you go. If you heard that little like noise there, that's the indication that your sub-tank is being filled up. So it helps to try and slice the whoop. Hey. Damn it. That could be clever. Fuck it. I swear there's a way you can get rid of those guys. There we go. Here we go. Got that. Kill you. Oh, by the way, if you pick up one of these, instantly fills up your sub-tank. Hey, dick. And here we are. Our first pseudoroid. Now how did a little girl come wandering all the way out here? I should have known better than to rely on maverick grunts. You're one of Serpent's men. For a maverick, you're sure are chatty. You've done your research. Looks like I can skip the introduction. However, make no mistake, I'm not just a simple puppet like those mavericks. I'm an artificial Megaman created to draw out the power of biometal. I am the Model H pseudoroid, High Vault. Have no fear, it'll all be over soon. You'll just feel a little jolt before you sleep forever. So this is High Vault. By the way, if you see that like flash there, epilepsy warning. And by the way, That is me hitting his weak spot. Every Pseudoroid here has a weak spot that you can hit, both in this game and in its sequel. Depending on how many times you use it. Also, ah shit. There you go. Level 2 victory. So, if you saw there, I got a level 2 victory. Depending on how many times you've hit the weak point will determine what level of victory. Level 4 victories is for defeating the Pseudoroid without hitting the weakness whatsoever. Of course, there are very few Pseudoroids where I can actually consistently get level 4 victories on. This guy ain't one of them. But I might show off the one of the ones where I can get level 4s consistently. The energy we've produced here is already well on its way to Lord Serpent. All that's left is for him to hack into Model W's core. Poor misguided fool. Your end draws near as a new age is beginning. I am the biometal of the wind, Model H. Thank you for saving me, young hero. Please, I need your help, Model H. I have to defeat Serpent and prevent the resurrection of Model W. Do you think that will end this? Huh? All of this was started by a single man. Even if you destroy the Model W core and stop Serpent, what's to stop another madman from rising up and taking his place? How am I supposed to know that? What do I know? What I do know is that Serpent is deceiving all of the people in this country. I'm the only one that sees through it. I can't just let this happen. Those humans we fought so hard to protect hundreds of years ago have been lulled into a false sense of security by the empty promise of peace. But I still believe our fight had meaning. So, young hero, yes, I will lend you my strength. Serpent has separated my data into two halves. There is another Pseudoroid with the other part. If you can defeat it, I will be able to give you my password. And so, with that, we've got Model H. So, I've mentioned in the previous parts that every biometal here is based on a different Megaman character. With Model X being based off of X, and Model Z being based off of 0. There we go. Model H here is based on Harpooia, and you can see the other reason why I chose to go after high volts first. Because Model H can air dash, including air dash upwards, hover, and you can follow up a dash with an air dash. Ignore the fact that I just got smacked there. Of course, the trade-off is that Model H specializes in close-range combat. The Y button, or your main attack button, is a simple vertical slice or horizontal slice. The sub-attack button is a vertical slice. And the... So, what happens if you combine them together? That'll happen. So yeah, as you can tell, I personally really like Model H for its maneuverability. You can't go wrong with a glide and an air dash, especially since, unlike in the X games, you can follow up dash with an air dash. But yeah, in case you're wondering who's Harpooya, in the Zero games, Harpooya was one of the 4 Guardians of Copy X. Yes, I said Copy X. First, mission report. 1 down, 3 more to go. And we got the green key card for our troubles. And so, with that, I'm gonna call it a part here. Next time on the Megaman ZX, we're gonna track down the next biometal. If you enjoyed this part, feel free to like and subscribe. And while you're at it, check out my non-gaming stuff over on Tumblr and Blue Sky. And while you're at it, feel free to donate to either my Patreon or Ko-Fi. Either one helps. And so, until then, see you all next time for some more Megaman ZX. Bye.